Hello there, my name's Catherine and this is my channel So Much Sewing. On So Much Sewing we talk about sewing. It's mostly about sewing a handmade wardrobe for myself and actually just a little update on that. Pretty much, I don't have a percentage, but it's got to be at least 75% of what I wear is actually things that I have made myself. I tend to wear jeans or trousers that I have purchased and then me-made tops, or I wear me-made dresses. So I think I'm actually doing pretty well, and what I need to do is really assess my wardrobe and probably cull a few things I don't need anymore, but then I can see just exactly how much of my wardrobe is me-made, and then I can give you a little update. But today is Friday Sews, and as you know, this was created by Jen today in Jen's sewing room, and it's just a nice little sewing neat package that vloggers can post under, and viewers can just type in hashtag Friday Sews and you'll immediately be shown a whole bunch of videos that are only about sewing, and that's good. On Friday Sews, we talk a little bit about what we've been doing, we talk a little bit about what our upcoming plans are, and we also talk a little bit about life. So I'll talk a little bit about life first. I don't always talk about things happening in my life, but you'll be able to see I'm pretty flat today. There's no getting around that. I'm not going to be able to zhuzh it up and pretend like I'm all happy because I'm okay, no one needs to worry, but I have had a couple of very disturbing things happen to me recently. My older brother, who is quite a lot older than me, he's 13 years older than me, suddenly passed away with no warning. Everybody was completely dumbstruck by it. So I'm working my way through that. As I say, I'm fine, but you know, it takes time to process. And also my favourite dog, Butch, who you would have seen on many of my videos. I'll see if I can find some pictures and put them up here for you. I don't know if I'll be able to actually find any, but he's very, very sick. We thought we were losing him. We may still lose him. It's Friday today, so on Monday we've got another appointment with the vet, and you know, it's highly likely that we're probably going to have to say goodbye to him. He's been very, very sick suddenly as well. So I'm working through some things. You know, no one needs to worry about me. We all go through things. I just wanted to let you know that so you understand why I'm probably not as bouncy as I normally am. So I'm moving on from there, and I'm going to talk about things that make me happy, which is, of course, sewing. What I'm wearing today is a Wexford Dress by Cashmerette. This is one of their club patterns where you purchase a subscription for around $19 New Zealand per month, which is probably in the vicinity of $10 American or £10 the UK, I would say, somewhere in that sort of region. And for that you get a free pattern each month, and you get access to masterclasses, and there are some discounts from stores that are generally in the US. You know, there are stores in other places in the world. I think there was one in Sweden this month, or Switzerland, somewhere starting with S. So you know, there are some discounts on stores, you know, around the world. Not very often in New Zealand, so, but you know, we kind of get used to that in New Zealand. We're sort of at the bottom of the world, aren't we? And so Wexford is one of the monthly patterns. I have made this before, and it's a great, you know, you can make it either into a dress or a top, sleeveless, long sleeves, whatever you choose. I have even put the Carlyle puff sleeve on it on a previous make, and the Carlyle is another Cashmerette club pattern. So I'll put some images in of my previous Wexford make. And this fabric is from the Dahlia Sewciety. It was one of the bespoke boxes that she produces every month. It was the Easter bonnet box, and it's just a lovely cotton jersey. It's a Lady McElroy fabric, and it's beautiful. I love it. I do have some images which I will put up, and I feel like I did make it a bit too long, and in the images you'll see it's styled with some opaque black tights and some boots for winter. And on the day I took those pictures, I actually wore it to work with a long line black cardigan over the top. It was the Megan Nielsen, no, not Megan Nielsen, it was the Megan long line cardigan from Sewciety, and so I paired those together in the office, and that worked really well. But I also think I might, as the like I'll wear it as it is during the winter, autumn winter, but as spring comes along, I think I'm actually going to shorten that dress, and I'll just wear it with sneakers, and I think that will be a really nice little springtime look. The next make to talk to you about is my toaster sweater version 2. I've only ever made version 2 of the toaster sweater because I feel like version 1 is just a little bit close fitting, sort of cropped. I just don't think that that's a style that would suit my body shape. Or more to say, actually probably, because anybody can wear anything, can't they, if they put, if they have a mind to, but it's not a shape that I prefer to wear, let's just say that. So I've made the option 2 twice. I've first of all made an absolutely beautiful pistachio coloured merino version, which I wear in the winter time. I wear it a lot. A picture that I will be putting up round about now will show me wearing it, as I would wear it generally if I was wearing it to work or going out somewhere. And this Ponte version that I made, actually again the fabric came from the Dahlia Sewciety, this time not in a bespoke box, but it was just as part of her online offerings. It's an amazing amethyst colour. I just love that colour so much. It's gorgeous. And I have worn it to work one time already with a black, like formal officey blazer, and got comments on it. It really looked nice and put together. So the Ponte was a really easy make. It's so easy to sew with. Actually, did I even finish the seams? One moment. Actually, I see that I finished some of the seams and ran the hemline, the mitered hemline and what have you, but I didn't actually finish the underarm seam and the seam that runs, the seam that runs all the way from here under there. I didn't finish that seam at all. It's not going to come undone. Look at that amazing colour. Isn't that beautiful? And I put a little label in it. Kylie in the machine. I love it. Now this neckline is a little bit different than the standard version on the toaster sweater. Because this fabric is a little thicker, it's probably actually really good, really suitable for a bottom weight. But it's still great for a top weight. A cardigan or a jacket would be awesome in this. And also this oversized top, it worked well in. It's a bit crumpled, it's been in my wardrobe, so I crammed it amongst everything else. Where was I going with that? I actually did make a larger size. Well, that is to say, the size I had made previously I felt was becoming a little large on me. Perfectly fine, and I wear a long sleeve t-shirt underneath it. It doesn't look oversized and sack-like or anything like that, but I just felt that if I made it in a merino or a finer fabric, again, I would go down a size. But I made the size 20 that I had made previously in this fabric, and that was definitely the right thing to do because it's a lot thicker. There's less kind of ease. It's a stretch, but there's less ease with wearing it. It's not got bucket loads of stretch in it. And so going, remaining at that larger size was definitely the way to go. Otherwise, if I'd gone down a size, it would have been too snug. I find it quite sort of, a good fit across the chest and shoulders. And of course, it's a bit looser on the bottom there. So I'm really happy with that make. And I believe Kristen is has got another shipment of a whole lot more Ponte in at the moment. And incidentally, I believe she's getting some boiled wool in. I saw on a video she made today, she was talking about some boiled wool that she was getting in, and she's got another big shipment of amazing designer fabrics coming in as well. So do go over and have a look at the Dahlia Sewciety. I'll link that below, that website. She does have fabulous fabrics, haberdashery and paper patterns. People from other parts of the world can probably get these things already themselves in their location, but for us New Zealanders and Australians and anyone in the southern hemisphere, sort of in the Australasian Pacific area, it's amazing. She's an amazing source of fabrics and haberdasheries and what have you, so please do go and check her out and support her if you can. Just to let you know, I entered a competition on Instagram. It was run by, now I want to get her name correct, Stitch and Style by Nadia. I will link her channel below. She ran an Instagram challenge called #OhSewMe23, and it's a challenge that was run to bring awareness to bowel cancer. Her husband has bowel cancer, and this is their life, they live it, and she wants to bring awareness to bowel cancer, raise donations for the Bowel Cancer Society, and so she ran a challenge, OhSewMe23, and I won a prize. I won a year's free subscription to Stash Hub, and I have seen everybody on YouTube talking about Stash Hub, and I've been very intrigued by it. And so it's great for me to have a year's subscription. So thank you so much, Nadia. I really appreciate that opportunity. And also Stash Hub, thank you very much for donating that prize and for giving it to me. So I have created my Stash Hub account, and I need to just go in and have a little fossick around and see what it's all about. Like I say, I have been looking at it and wondering about it. Just to be honest though, the idea of uploading all my pattern stash and all my fabric stash to Stash Hub is actually quite daunting, because I have a lot of these things. And so I think, if you're starting out and you don't have a lot of patterns or fabrics in your stash, I mean, it will be amazing. Just load them on there, and then as you go through your day-to-day life buying things, as we tend to do, then you can upload them. So I'm not sure how I will go with uploading everything I have. I will probably start with my patterns and just see how I go. But I'm very, very grateful again to Nadia and Stash Hub. Thank you very much. And then the last thing is just to say that I am probably only a couple of days away from receiving my latest Dahlia Sewciety bespoke box. The theme this month is Frida Kahlo, and I am pretty excited about the prospect of this box. The 1 year birthday celebration box that I purchased from Kristen, it was last month to celebrate her 1 year of her shop, her online store, was amazing. I'm genuinely still kind of buzzing about that. It was the most amazing experience. Everything in there was cool. I loved opening it, and I loved the fabric, and I can't wait to make that up. So I'm still fizzing about that, and I'm really excited about Frida Kahlo box, because Frida Kahlo, most of you probably know about Frida Kahlo, especially presumably my American viewers. But she was an artist from the early part of last century. She paints very colourful paintings, a lot to do with her Mexican culture. But she was just such a colourful character in life. Really, really an amazing person for those times. These days we're a lot more open about gender fluidity. I don't want to get myself in trouble because not a lot of people seem to talk about it, but it seems to me that she was gender fluid, and I just think she's completely amazing. I love the colours that she uses and her flamboyant lifestyle. So I'm really excited to see what this box looks like. So that's me. This probably will be a short video. I've been promising you short videos for a few weeks now and thinking that I was producing short videos and they turned out to be long, but this hopefully will be short. So anyway, thank you so much for being here with me today. I really appreciate it. Again, don't worry about me. I'm working through stuff. We all go through stuff, but I just wanted to give you a heads up as to, you know, that's why I probably seem a little bit flat and why I haven't got any makeup on and my hair's been doing strange things. So sorry, but this is just me in my little dressing room talking to my sewing friends, so I hope you all understand. I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.